Yeah, tripping.
Yeah.
Like, high key, mellow mushroom.
Yeah,
Like I would
mushroom.
go in there off shrooms, but I'm just paranoid. Sometimes, like, my God.
No,
Let's
for
not-
real.
let's
Why
not
is
take
my
the-
why is my
For
pizza
real.
talking to me?
Let's not take the dark turn. What's next on the list, bro? Let's go down
Please
this
don't
road.
eat me.
Or the chili ones.
Bro, you cook up some ground beef, bro, right? You get some taco seasoning, some salsa, some sour cream, put a little Mexican cheese on there, add you a little bit of guacamole, stir that bitch up, you got a whole meal.
Damn.
All right, you got a whole meal. And that's just facts.
Talking.
I was like, I feel like the biggest, so yeah. And he turned around and he was like, you know what I'm saying? I was like,
I feel like the biggest, so yeah. I feel like the biggest, so yeah, yeah. I feel like the biggest, so yeah.
Welcome back to the 17th podcast. I'm your host, Mark Lane. I'm here with my co-host, Justice Sakai,
yo.
and Born in March.
What's up?
We're going to chop it up, talk to him a little bit about his music and what he's got going on. So, yeah. How you doing today, bro?
I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
Chilling?
We want to know how it started.
How
Yeah.
how it started, like how Born in March started, or how I started making music.
Born in March and then music.
Born in March. So damn, I got left in Florida. Like I went on this like little like beach trip with my friends, and I got left in Florida, and I was like, damn, like
Well, wait. You got left in
yeah.
Florida?
So like I went to Florida like on like this beach trip, and I guess there's like when you get off the drinks, you start going crazy on the beach. Anyway, I got left in Georgia. I mean, not Georgia. I got left in Florida.
like
basically.
on the beach?
Yeah, basically.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. So I was like, damn. And then I was like, all right, whatever. So I had to it was like a whole thing. I cut this whole group of people off, and then I was lonely as fuck because I was like going through like a bunch of other shit. So I was like, all right, well, it's time for me to just walk this earth alone. You know what I'm saying? That's time for me to like figure out who the fuck I am. Cause I was just like, yeah, I make music, but all the music I make, it just doesn't really resonate. It resonates with me, but I want to like be able to help people out of like certain situations. So I was like, damn, like, I don't want to be a little rapper. I don't want to be little this, little that. I want something that like actually like makes sense, something that like people can say and something that people can relate to. So like, and me finding myself, I was like, damn, like I can change my name. Nowadays, people can identify as black, white. You know what I'm saying? Like you can be like, oh, I'm black. I look black, but I'm really a white man. You know what I'm saying? You can identify as whatever you want. You can change anything about yourself. The only thing you can't change about yourself is when you was born. So it's like, that's the only thing we really know about ourselves is that I was born in March, and I don't know what month you were born in, but you get what I'm saying? That's the only thing we can't change about ourselves because time travel doesn't exist. And that's the only thing that's really true to us is the month we were born in. Our zodiac sign, X, Y, and Z, like that's the only thing we can't change. I can go into the county clerk's office right now and change my name if I wanted to. I could get a new ID. I could get, new everything, right? New social security number, all that, but I can't change my birthday.
That's true.
So,
Fire.
So that's how I came up with Born in March. But as far as like the music goes, like, man, like I used to make like hyperpop music.
What age?
I started, well, actually when I first started, I was like really big on like the pain rap, like Juice WRLD type shit. And I went by this name, Sad and Savage. And I was making music with my boy. He went by Henny at the time. Now he goes by Headband Henny. Shout out Headband Henny. But he kind of like seeing just his success and seeing like everything, all the moves he was making, and everything he's been doing, especially with Cage Lotus and all the boys out in Kalamazoo. I was just like, damn, like I need to lock in. Like I have this talent. We started together. I got to use this talent. And it was just, it got to the point where it's like, okay, cool. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to rap. I don't know how to use Ableton. Right. But I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the shrooms, maybe it was just God talking to me, just through like my antennas, my hair. But I mean, at the end of the day, I just woke up one day and I turned on like a beat, like a little like Steve Lacy type beat. And I just was like, started freestyling, and out of nowhere, I was like, damn, like, what the fuck? Like I can do this. And, I remember I was writing Hitchhiker. I was just like, I heard the beat and I was like, oh damn, this sounds good. I was chilling with some of my homies and they're like, yo, like, but what you gonna say on that shit? And I was like, damn, I don't know. But then like it came to me. I was just like, damn, like, like, nah, I'm at your door. Like that shit like was like kind of, I don't know. It's like with anything, it just comes to me. It's more of like a feeling. Like I like to think of music as like a way like of expression but it's not really like anything where it's like, if you don't like my song, like I'm not going to get hurt about it. You know, it's all perspective.
Yeah. It's like personal experiences.
It's all what?
Perspective.
Say it to the camera real quick.
Yeah, perspective. You get that? So it's all perspective. I mean, like, you know, people who listen to polka music, country music, right? And they love it. But, you know, you turn on the polka song, for me, I mean, I love music, so I'm going to love it. But, you know, it's not going to be added to my playlist.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things.
Subjective.
Yeah.
Like, towards anybody.
And there's like 8.5 billion people in this world, right? I mean, to have a successful career, you only need 100,000 fans. So if you can garner 100,000 people out of 8.5 billion, you know, it's kind of self-explanatory.
Why do you think 100,000, like that number?
I think 100,000 because if I have 100,000 people who are going to buy a $20 shirt, right? If I know that guaranteed 100,000 people are going to buy a $20 shirt, right? And I'm doing this like every quarter, then that means that I'm guaranteed to make $200,000 or my 20 times 100,000, you know, every quarter. And I mean, that's a livable amount. That's a very livable amount. The only reason I said 100,000 is because inflation, bro. Like 1,000 fans will cut it, you know, it will. But with the way things are now, you know, it's studio time, you know, just videos, going to different, you know, events, setting up events, booking, advertising, marketing is a big thing. It's like we don't really look at it like that.
Yeah, it's a huge thing.
It's a huge thing. It's like I could have the best song in the world. I could be better than Kanye. You know, I'm not saying that, but I could be better than a lot of other people. But you know, if only you two hear it, then how is that serving me? Because yeah, you two could say, I'm pull up to the concert, but you know, then it's just you two, and I can do that at home. I just pay for the venue. You know what I'm saying? I just pay for advertising to get people out here, and I only got you two to come. So it's like one of those things where never get discouraged. You know, there's been times I've gone to like different like showcases, and like I've been there waiting all night. Sometimes I didn't even get to perform, even though I did pay to perform. So it's like, don't get discouraged. You know, like music is one of those things where it's like, if you love it, you're going to stick with it.
Right.
So, you know, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint, you know?
Yeah. What would you say kind of influenced you growing up? Like, to make the music that you do?
I guess like for me, I come like from a very musical family. So my mom, she's a singer. She went to some private school in Michigan for singing. And she wanted to be a music teacher, but then she had me, you know. But my grandparents sing, you know, I learned how to play piano at a young age. I mean, for me, it was just like, I was always involved in music, but something that really drew me into like the style I'm in now is kind of like my uncle. He's produced for Earth, Wind and Fire. So I visited him in the Valley, and he was kind of putting me on to things like Cubase, you know, the old head shit that like old heads use. And it's like, you know, seeing that shit and seeing his process and then trying to translate that over. It's like, okay, I love trap music. I love listening to Lil Baby. I love listening to Gunna. I love all those guys. But I wanted something that people would listen to and be like, yo, he doesn't sound like Lil Baby. He doesn't sound like Kid Cudi. He doesn't sound like Kanye West. He sounds like Born in March, you know, and that's my biggest thing.
I'd say you've definitely done that.
Well,
You definitely executed that part. Like when I listened to your music, he was showing me the new Ye album, some of it, but previous to him showing us that, he was showing us some of his stuff, some that's out, some that's not out. Me personally, I think that your stuff is better than what you showed me on that Ye album so far. So it's all subjective, but it's like quality is gonna always shine, and I feel like for your goal to have been, I don't want to sound like anybody else, and I want my shit to sound like almost timeless. You've definitely done that. On God.
Yeah, I think it's interesting how people that come from different backgrounds, that influences how their music is. Like you, when you were talking about like your uncle and everything, it's interesting how that influenced you to take that direction instead of going like drill or like some other way. And
I mean, mind you, like I've made drill beats before. I've produced for people like Jace, the 223 guy. And I mean, like, I love that type of music, don't get me wrong, and I'm not shitting on anyone who makes that type of music. Like, music is what you make,
right?
You know, it's what you make it. But for me personally, it's like I wanted something where it's like you can only talk about money, clothes, and females so much, right? Like, So, and then on top of that, I want something that like my niece can listen to, you know? I want something in like 4 or 5 years, like when she's 5 years old, like she can turn on, and my sister's not tripping like, oh no, I don't want her listening to your music. You know,
it's generational.
Yeah. Where she can listen to it as as 5 and 6 and feel good about herself, and not feel like, oh, my uncle's saying all this about females. I'm a female, so how should I feel about myself? You know, I'm trying to like uplift,
right?
You know, not only myself, but uplift other people, you know? And it's one of those things where it's like, I might have, you know, a couple lines in there, but I like to tell a story, you know, I like to just kind of go and just like say like what happened from like my perspective, but then also an outside perspective.
Yeah. And not put it on like a certain person or a certain like gender or anything. And
that was kind of like the whole intent behind like my like new EP that's dropping on Valentine's Day. You could say I Can't Deal. It was more of like, it's kind of like chronicling like the end of like of an era, because it's like if you listen to all my songs in order, if you listen to Hitchhiker, Flushed Away, I'm Not Yours, Codependent, You Could Say, and I Can't Deal, they all tell a story. So it's all one big story. Like that's what I tried to do. So, you know, you start off, I was a hitchhiker. I broke up with this, you know, I got dumped. I was in like a relationship, and then we broke up. Now I'm like looking for a new person. I'm hitchhiking. I got kicked out. I got to, you know, find my way. And then Flushed Away, it's like I see my ex with another person. Now I'm feeling flushed away. I feel like you just treated me like shit. You flushed me away, but you still want me to come back to your crib because I'm doing shows now. I'm making moves. I'm making music. And then with I'm Not Yours, that one is like, all right, now it's like, I'm like, yo, fuck you. Like, I'm not yours. I know I'm not yours. I saw you with this person, but I still, at the end of the day, it's like, you know, it's whatever. I still want to be with you. And then with Codependent, that's kind of me saying like, yo, fuck her, fuck my friends, you know, everyone, even my people who are trying to like help me out. You know, there was a moment like when I wrote that song, I was like, yo, fuck everybody. And that's kind of where that hook comes from. Like, I lost all my friends, burning all my bridges. I'll do better if I swim. Because like I used to swim back in high school. So it kind of just made sense to me. It's like, you know, I'm burning all my bridges. I can't, you know, I'm not going to be able to call on those people. So I just need to, you know, tough it out on my own. And then, you know, you get into after that, You Could Say, and it's like, you know, me going back, even after I said, nah, fuck you, like, fuck everybody, I'm still going back because I have no options now. So it's like, you know, even with that one, the response in that is like, that whole hook is basically her response to me. Like, you could sit around saying life sucks. That's on you, not me. I could get stuck getting fucked up just like you. And I said, high key, I think it's unlikely, you know, that my friends would stick by me when I'm fucked up and wilding. And then it just goes into I Can't Deal because now I'm back at square one. Yeah. So that's.
I think it's super mature to like have a story that this like early in your career, because a bunch of people, like a bunch of rappers and artists and stuff, they have to like evolve into that.
Yeah.
To create like a story in their songs and everything. But you started from the very beginning, like your first song, like you were saying, and then all the way up until now, up until your LP, like all that.
It seems like you're like, seems like you're just documenting what you're going through music, and it's good that you're good at it because it's sonically pleasing to listen through. So people are going to be willing to kind of see your story. So like what he was saying, I feel like a lot of artists wish they could do that, but they weren't documenting it at that point in time. They were just going through it, and then when they make it, they go back and start talking about you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's good that you're kind of making your own individual like emotion boxes.
Yeah, I feel like for me, like music kind of like saved me, like on not like in like a cringy way, you know how people say music saved me, but I just, before I was making music like I do now, I was just like strung out on like drugs. Like it was bad. I wasn't the best person. And I just feel like me being able to sit down and vocalize, or like at least write down like how I felt, without crashing out on people, without, you know, doing people dirty and shit. It just was able to like allow me to like cleanse my soul, lift me out of that place where I was depressed as shit, popping pills. And now it's like I'm clean, you know, I'm sober.
Do you have any interest trying out like any other genres?
Yeah,
music?
Actually, I'm glad you asked that. I was gonna segue. There's this band in this area. They go by the name K Dellis. I'm working on some like not pop punk. It's more of like a Pink Floyd type mix with like, you ever heard of the song what's it called? It's with Lupe Fiasco. You know Lupe Fiasco?
No.
Some more like if you are what you say.
Oh, you are.
Yeah. So like, yeah. So I want to do like some shit like that, but have like a live band.
Yeah.
Something like that. Maybe some more like Tizo Touchdown type shit. Cause I know that he's kind of like pop, kind of rap. He's kind of like a lot of things.
Yeah.
But I really like the like essence of like having like real instruments. It just makes sense, you know, or not makes sense, but it's more of like, you know, I love like the beats, right? I love like those beats where like you'll get on FL, you'll make a beat with the 808 and whatnot, but it's just, there's something about the amount of emotion that I can convey to a crowd or convey to a group of people when it's just me and the guitar. There's so much emotion I can convey to a group of people with just me and the piano, or me with the piano, a guitar, and some drums, right? It's like when I'm going over my backtrack or when I'm like practicing for anything, right? I really want to practice with a band because the amount of emotion, it's like you have that whole sense. You see the drummer sweating. You see the guitarist doing, you know, all this shit with his hands. You see the guy on keys just vibing out. You see the you know, backup singers, you know, lead vocalists like going, you know, ham. And then you see 5 people. Now you have 5 people projecting these vibes, these vibrations into a crowd. So it just amplifies all that energy. When it's just one person in the beat, you know, that beat needs to be golden. That beat needs to be a smacker, right? That's why people like Cardi and people like, Cardi's a good example. Or like even like Lucky or Yeet, right? That's why people like them, they can go on stage and they can just play their beat because them beats be smacking, right? But then you get like a person like Kendrick, you know, Kendrick's going to hop on stage with a drummer, with a guitarist, because that's just, you know, kind of how he is. And I just think that from a more professional standpoint, using a band is the way to go. Using a band or like having a band that you can utilize, whether or not you're making music with them or you're just paying them to come out and say, you know, hey, like I'll drop the extra 200, 300 for the night. If that means that I can have a bigger, you know, outreach, because they're going to not only, you know, say, yo, I'm performing with Born in March, but all of their fans are going to come too. And be like, yo, it's my band. I love this band. Right? Yeah. Who are they performing with? Who is this guy? So it's just like easy marketing. It's like $300 for something. You spend $300 on Instagram to boost posts. The amount of outreach, it's like, if I see like a boosted post on Instagram, like my attention span is so short. Everyone's so short that unless that shit is like bumping, it's heat, you know, I'm not going to want to click on it. The conversion rate is just so low for how much money you're spending. I don't know if you guys have like been through that. I know you do a lot of like advertising and stuff, right? Like, so I don't know if you've been through that, like that struggle where, you know, you're trying to figure out what platform's the best to market. You're trying to figure out how much money do we need to put into this event? Like your guys' fashion show. I know that a lot of money had to be put into that. A lot of resources, a lot of effort, right? So that's just something you have to work up to by having a team.
When it comes to boosting posts, though, we haven't boosted anything because a lot of those posts that you boost, they don't necessarily go to who you want them to. Like there's a lot of Indonesians that might slide on your page. It's like, y'all niggas don't care about this.
And be like, oh yeah, I'll upload to the fashion show.
You're not.
Oh yeah.
Or it's like the people that's like DM me or whatever.
Yeah,
like, please
bro.
DM.
And that happens because of hashtags. Whatever hashtags you put in, they like search you from that.
Yeah. But, and you know, I noticed I don't know if you guys have had this, but the DJs, the random quote unquote DJs, yo, I'm a DJ at Hot 97. I can get you some spend time.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have to go into it.
I almost sold it.
You did?
I mean, I didn't do it, but I almost sold it earlier.
Funny story career about that. You guys heard the song "You Deserve It" by Trippie Redd with Chris King. So Chris King hit me up on Instagram, and he was saying $200 for a story repost. Mind you, it was Chris King. Like it was the actual Chris, like his actual page, because he fucked with like my old shit. Kind of happy I didn't do it now because it was just gonna be a 24 hours. Right? I'm paying $200 for 24 hours. I don't care if your story gets 100,000 views. Nobody gives a fuck about who I am, you know, compared to him. Right? Because they're looking at him. They want to see people who are like him. or people who are like who sound like Trippy, and that's just facts. So that's why if let's say another artist came up to me and was like, yo, like I want to post you on whatever, right? But they make country music, you know, I'm probably going to be like, hey, look, you know, thank you for the opportunity, but that's just not my base. It's all about finding the base. Like you said, like if you can't find that base, or if you're struggling with finding that base, there's resources out there. But really, like, I'd rather pay for the knowledge than pay for the service. And that's just,
I wanna hear, this might be a jump, but because of how like introspective that we've been, I want to hear his takes on stuff like the rankings and stuff like that. Just because like he's like, niggas need to know the goofy side of BORNINMARCH, bro.
We've been talking for a while about some real shit.
Niggas need to know the layers.
Okay.
Bro.
So what's up?
All right.
Rankings. Yeah, let me hear this.
I got
really
new
lock
ones.
in though.
I got new ones this time.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, I got new ones. All right. The first topic is pizza places.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay, all right. Let me see this.
All right, bet. First one is Pizza Hut.
And so you know the way this works?
Nah.
So blind rankings, he gives you the name, or both of us give you the name, and you rank it at 1 through 5 without knowing the next one. So say you say, I'm going to put this at 1.
Okay.
Be careful, because now your 1 slot's filled, and now the rest you got.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So
Pizza Hut, I'm gonna give it a solid 3. They fuck up my order too many times, bro.
Right in the middle.
Yeah,
That's
right
fair.
in the middle. Yeah,
that's
Okay.
fair.
it's like that, like drunk night pizza. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
Papa John's.
Papa John's.
No. Oh, I haven't put up this time. Like I have 5. So I'm gonna have you rank it too.
My fault.
Except for albums, we can go back and forth.
Okay,
albums.
better. Well, Pizza Hut, I'm definitely going. I'm going 2.
You going
2?
Niggas
Two?
go Pizza Hut.
2.
Yeah, I've never had a bad experience.
I don't know, man.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
They were the first ones to do stuffed crust, and that's
Yeah,
the only reason why.
You
exactly.
said 2?
Yeah, bro.
That's the only reason why I'll
love
give
Pizza
them.
Hut, bro. They've never done it wrong.
I don't know, man.
No, 3. Nah, it's too late now.
I be feeling bloated after Pizza Hut. You know,
It's just gotten worse over the years. I feel
Yeah.
like it was like top tier in like 2015.
like, do y'all even know what's in that pizza?
No.
I mean, do we care?
I mean, shit, like we
If you're
not,
ordering from Pizza Hut, but you're not.
we
what's-
don't
what's
care
in
now,
it?
but like when we're in our 60s, like we gonna care.
What's in the pizza?
But no, they were they were better when they had wing. What was it? Wing thing or whatever.
What?
They had like a wing sponsor with them, but they lost it.
Wingstop.
It wasn't
No.
Wingstop. It was like,
Next one, bro.
all right, bro. CC's.
That's like a cool 5.
bro. That's 5, bro. Like
Hell
CC's,
nah.
bro. Hell no. Like
Nah, bro.
when have you been with your homies and you like,
That's
hey
fine.
y'all, let's go get some CC's.
Oh
What?
god, nigga.
Like, come on, bro. Who the fuck's like
Hell no.
CC's? Hell no.
Facts. All right, mellow mushroom.
I mean, I'll go 4.
4?
Mellow mushroom's tax. If I'm getting a pizza, I'm not trying to
Yo,
sit
mellow
down and
mushroom.
shit.
Mellow mushroom is 2, and the reason why mellow mushroom is 2 is because like they don't use seed oils or whatever. I don't even know what the fuck seed oils is. It's just this shit that like my friend River told
Bruh,
me about, bro. Like,
I thought you were about to go on like a whole nutritional
no.
tangent or something like
Fuck
that.
I hate that shit. He's just like, oh, seed oils, man, seed oils, yeah, seed oils. I'm like,
But you gonna put that too though?
yeah,
Because of seed oils?
nah. I'm putting it at 2 because come on, bro, it's mellow mushroom. Like you can go in there high, right, and have a good
You
time.
can go into any pizza place high.
Nah, but not
but
like
they
mellow
embrace you.
mushroom.
They
They
embrace
embrace it,
Okay.
right? Like they
You're right,
embrace
you're
it.
right.
If you go into that
You're
store, I mean, that restaurant, like it looks like it's made for people that are on
Tripping.
drugs.
Yeah, tripping.
Yeah.
Like, high key, mellow mushroom.
Yeah,
Like I would
mushroom.
go in there off shrooms, but you know, I'm just paranoid. Sometimes, like, oh my god,
No,
That's
for
not-
real.
Yeah,
Let's
why
not
is
take
my
For
pizza
real.
talking to me?
Let's not take the dark. What's next on the list, bro? He's about to go down
Please
this
don't
road.
eat me. Like,
Nigga.
Fucking,
sausage party vibes. Like,
fucking. All right, Domino's.
ooh,
Is my 2 spot already taken? I think I put
Yeah, you
Pizza
put
Hut.
pizza. Hut
Well,
there.
yeah, all right. Domino's. I'll put them at 1.
oh yep. See, Domino's is the goat. Now look, man, I used to mess with this girl. She worked at Domino's.
Okay.
Domino's is the GOAT?
Domino's is the go, man. She used to hook me up. Look, she say pull up, man. Mind you, it was like an hour and a half away. I'm driving all the way to Milledgeville, Georgia, man. And but she would always hook me up with that large pizza.
Damn.
For Domino's. You know what I'm saying?
An hour.
Number one spot right there. Domino's pizza. Oh God, Domino's pizza. Like that's that shit right there.
No,
No, because you forgot about Papa John's.
I mean, I didn't forget it. I thought I had 3.
Bro, fuck Papa John's, bro. Compared to Domino's.
Damn, I worked there. That's crazy.
Like Papa John's
Yeah, this guy has an
Papa
emotional
John's
tie.
is like the rebound.
Bro,
like
Papa John's is fire, bro.
Domino's is like, yo, like,
I'm kind of hungry, bro.
you know.
If you say so, I put Papa John's at 1, so
Next list.
no bias. Anyway, next list is chips. Fritos.
Fritos?
Which kind?
Yeah.
Any kind.
Nah.
You know how this goes.
You have to-
Nah.
It can be
Cause if you
anyone.
if you talking about them barbecue ones that are like swirly,
yeah.
the swirly motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I just go crazy,
Every
bro.
time on them swirly ones, it
Bro.
might be like 3.
Or the chili ones.
Bro, you cook up some ground beef, bro, right? You get some taco seasoning, some salsa, some sour cream, put a little Mexican cheese on there, add you a little bit of guacamole, stir that bitch up, you got a whole meal.
Damn.
All right, you got a whole meal. And that's just
Talking.
facts.
Talking.
I mean, for the sake of the barbecue ones, I'll put them 4. I feel like there's gonna be a lot more.
Yeah. Wait, you said 4?
Whoa,
Yeah.
4.
4.
Yeah, just because I feel like there's no other chips that are pretty good. I know they're not 5.
All right, there are 3 for me, man. And
Yeah,
walking
I agree.
tacos are the shit.
Maca tacos are Doritos, my boy.
Nah, walking tacos, you can make them with Fritos. I make them with Fritos. You ever
Probably
mix
make it with either.
You ain't never mixed the ramen with the Fritos? I guess
But I think it's more
I'm just
Doritos.
broke. Spent all my money on the interview. In the studio time. Oh God.
Alright, we're done.
All right.
Nah, so you put it at 3?
Yeah, that's a 3, man.
All
This guy, that's a solid 3.
Alright, Ruffles.
Ooh,
Any of them.
5.
shit, bro.
Not even the cheddar?
5. You know why? Because Ruffles be getting stuck in my shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. Pause.
And
But the consistency be crazy.
He said pause. Nah, bro.
Nah, they
You could have said that any other way.
Nah, man, 'cause like, bro, like I
stuck
was,
in my shit.
yeah, I was
Crazy.
eating like a fucking bag of Ruffles, bro. Why my mouth start bleeding, bro? Like,
Yeah, the roof of your
oh
shit. You
God,
fucked.
bro, what the fuck?
You eating glass, bro.
Oh God, like what is?
I need my shit thin so I can have a couple in my hand. It's just now.
Go,
With your
God.
fat ass.
I be mixing all the chips with the ramen though. Oh, God, you gotta just crush it up. Make some
All the
some-
chips? Any
Well, not
kind of
all,
chip?
yeah, any kind of chip. You know what I'm saying? Except for those nasty ass Tostinos, bro. Like if you eat
Why are you
Tostinos,
mad?
bro,
Why are
like,
you mad?
bro, like I went into this girl's house one time. She had Tostinos, bro. I walked out.
No way.
Yeah,
Okay.
over the toast. No, like I'm dead ass. It was that, and I looked in her seasoning cabinet, and there was no seasoning. She just had Tony's.
She was white.
She might have been.
You're just talking to a white girl.
She might have been.
Like,
She might have been.
all right. Cheetos.
Which type?
Oh,
Which type?
Which type?
Yeah.
Any of them.
Okay, so I'm gonna go 3.
yeah. I'm gonna have to
Off
go.
what?
I'm gonna have to go 2.
Consistency.
Why'd you ask which type though?
Just because the jalapeno ones are pretty fire. I mean, well, besides, I've never been a Cheeto guy, bro. Never been a Cheeto guy.
I don't know, man. Like, you know, sometimes like with the Cheetos, like me and my homies would eat the Cheetos, and you know, my homie have a little Cheeto dust left on his hands. I'll be like, let me get that for you.
Yeah, real nigga shit.
Real nigga shit.
Okay.
You know, shout out my boy River, like
And
that
it's a-
boy. So yeah, I like Cheetos, especially when they flaming hot. Get the Cheeto dust on my lips, type shit. Anyway,
right.
Alright,
my fault.
All right, bro.
Pause.
Yeah, nigga, so let me get it for you.
So both of y'all got 2 and 1 left.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right. Takis.
one,
One.
bro. One. Look, bro. Look, one. Okay. All right. Grew up around Hispanic people.
Same.
All right.
Bro, I really was like feeding for the dust at the bottom of the bag, nigga.
I got
You
Hispanic
was in there
family,
like-
bro.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I was passing. I was like,
Yes.
I was passing all the other
Like,
ones.
I used to go like
So I
one of
can
these,
scream.
bro. Like take out the taki, bro. You put the taki like in your mouth, you go right, and then you let that heat, you know, set in, and then that soothing afterwards, and you just chew it up, bro. It's like you got to get the dust off your
Bro is
balls.
savoring every single
Every
Taki.
single taki. I mean, shit. I'm broke, bro. And Taki's like $2 a bag now, bro. That $2 go a long
Nigga,
way.
you don't look broke, nigga. Your whole fit, bare minimum.
Oh no, no. Damn,
If we really do the math,
if we really do the
every
math,
like all together, bare minimum. Keep in mind the pants are Carhartt, bro.
Bro,
Yeah, bro.
I went and got this Vivian
Bare
Westwood
minimum
bracelet.
$1,000, nigga.
I mean, bro, I got this like the Vivian Westwood choker for this.
That shit
It
tough.
doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. But she didn't want to wear it, so $700.
No, nigga, you wear it, nigga.
Give it to my mama. That's what I'm gonna do.
Depop.
She was like,
Man.
might as well.
Last one is Sun Chips. So
No, I
Bro,
wish.
why'd you even put that on the
Yeah,
list?
nigga, I
bro?
wish. Like,
Nigga, that's 6.
that's minorly disrespectful.
That's 6. That's 10. I know this. We don't even have 10, but that's 10.
yeah,
I
bro.
know that's
Sun
the
chips,
point.
bro. Like sun chips are like what white moms eat after they say,
I know
I don't see color.
Type shit. Yeah,
Soccer
bro.
moms is soccer moms. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
sun
Next,
chips.
bro. That kind of fucked me up.
Yeah, bro. Ugh.
He hates that shit.
I had a bag of sun chips one time, bro. I was like, thank God.
But the orange ones aren't bad, bro. The
Bro,
orange
the fact
joints
that
aren't
he's
bad.
eating
Nah,
the
they
orange
bad.
ones.
But I'm
Nah, they're bad.
what I'm doing is I'm chewing a lot and then letting them moisturize and putting them in my cheeks.
Like a fucking squirrel.
Pause.
Yo, pause,
My
bro.
fault.
Moisturize.
No, just like, bro, next list, bro.
Yeah,
All
bro.
right, albums. So this is just for him.
Okay.
We're gonna go back and forth.
Okay, but
First one is Let's Start Here.
ooh, man, the work that Yachty put in on that album, the fact that he had Pink Floyd help out with the first song, which is amazing. I would have to put that at like 3, just because I feel as though if he really if that was really the vibe he was going for, and he really wanted to like genre bend. You see Let's Start Here, and then right after Let's Start Here, we get fucking Solo Stepping Concrete Boy, we get Tesla. And mind you, that shit's hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you see people like Tyler, right? Who have like Igor. And
Yep.
then right from Igor, he goes into Call Me If You Get Lost. And, but the vibe doesn't change. He actually kind of tries to perfect the same type of shit he had on Igor.
Mhm.
Mind you, Igor's not a rap album.
Mhm.
Igor is not rap. I don't know what to call it, but it's not rap. But then you get, fucking Call Me If You Get Lost, and that has like the Gangsta Grills shit, and you got fucking DJ Drama on there, like Gangsta Greasy, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. So it's like, I like how he's been able to evolve that. But for Yachty, I feel like he really could have done more. He could have stepped out of his bubble more. I think that Let's Start Here was not a cash grab, but it was the label. Like, it was him and Coach K's way of saying like, yo, look, you are losing engagement. And that shit that you're doing right now, we need something that people are going to talk about.
Right.
And it was a big marketing move.
Mhm.
Yeah, he probably spent a good amount of money on that album, advertising, all that. But it was a marketing move.
Yeah, because
That wasn't...
I feel like everybody thought it was going to be just another Yachty album, and then when it wasn't, like it grabbed everybody's
It
attention.
grabbed everybody's attention, so he was about to fall off.
Mhm.
Like at the beginning, like right before he dropped that album, bro, like people weren't really raving about Yachty. As soon as he dropped the album, now he's able to go back into the shit he was going into. He's able to go back into that kind of, flow he's into. Now he's being invited back to Lyrical Lemonade, all that. That really kind of kickstarted that new era of Yachty that we have. He reinvented himself. He basically took the 48 Laws of Power book. He read through the whole thing. And he said, I'm going to reinvent myself. And that's what he did. So number 3, definitely.
Okay.
Nudie Land.
Nudie Land, bro. Like, you mean the one with Hell Shell?
Hell Shell, loaded baked potato, barbecue.
Oh, I'm gonna put meat on the grill. Come on, bro. Man, you can't. Okay, so look, man, I'm not from Atlanta, right? Like, I was born in Michigan, but Nudie, man. Damn, like you really put me in the spot. Cause what's next? Right? What's next? Cause
He doesn't even know what's
what's next? Cause shit, fuck, bro. Why you do that to me, bro?
That's a good one, right?
Fuck me
I was in
up.
my head. I was like, because that's like that's one of them ones to where it's like, What I realized about Nudie is that he is one of the only hood niggas, genuinely hood niggas that translate over all genres.
Yeah.
Like everyone loves
Yeah,
Nudie,
like
bro.
I can play Nudie.
Country people love
Yes.
Nudie, bro.
Yes.
Mhm.
Like I was out in I used to live out in like Milledgeville, bro. And mind you, like, you know, at the bars, like they playing nothing but country music, but the Nudie come on, you see these white kids that, you know, probably ain't never listened to a rap song, but they, I'm from the 5, middle fingers on 6, dirty land, dirty 6. I'm like, you never stepped foot in Atlanta. What you know about the 6? What you know about the zone 6 lifestyle? Hopping off the porch at 30 since I was like 13?
Yeah.
Oh God, like, all right. So honestly, bro, because
So,
I
like,
love
13.
Nudie, and me and my sister Madi, we listen to Nudie. Like that's what we listen to when we on our hood rat shit. So
Yeah.
honestly, I'm gonna have to put that at 2, bro. The thing about EA, bro, like that's one of those songs where somebody put a gun in my head and said, "If you fuck this up, I'm gonna shoot you." I'm gonna be like, play the beat. I'm gonna say, play the beat, run it,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna say everything. I might even stand up.
Yeah,
I might even start performing, bro.
Grab the gun and
Oh
be like,
God, I might just, I'm gonna 5, middle fingers on
Yeah,
6.
bro.
Like, come on, bro. Yeah, number 2, bro. It's Nudie.
I
Come
don't
on.
know about that song.
Slimeball 3 though.
I got Yachty, I got Nudie, I got Thug,
Mm-hmm.
and then the last 2,
Future.
I mean, it's funny everyone says that about
Future.
I was the Future like that.
Hendrix, bro. Hendrix. Like, there's a lot of people out here right now who wouldn't be making the type of music
Gunna?
they make if it wasn't for. I can't even put
Lil
Gunna on
Baby.
that Mount Rushmore. I mean, I can, but we're not putting Baby on there if we put Gunna.
No,
on there.
I
The
was
reason-
not gonna put Baby on.
Yeah,
there,
the
to be
reason
honest.
why is because
Mm.
I just noticed a drop in Baby's production value as soon as Gunna and all the YSL got locked up.
Yeah,
Now, I'm not saying nothing, but it seems as though, because imagine if you was, because you're in 13 Roses, right?
Look at that camera.
You're in 13 Roses, right? So imagine if, let's just say you're writing all the songs for C-Day, or you're writing all of Honore songs, right?
I'm not.
But he's not. But let's just imagine in a world where he is. And then for some reason you decide, I don't want to be in 13 Roses no more, which you'd never do that. But
Yeah.
let's just, and then their production quality goes down. What does that say?
Is that what you're
You know what
trying?
what I'm trying to say
Who's
is,
the ghostwriter then? Who's the ghostwriter in YSL?
bro, it's got to be Gunna. I mean, like, Lil Baby has literally talked about it in his interviews. Like, Gunna was helping me with my flow when I first started. So if he's helping with you with your flow when you first started, he's definitely saying, hey, broski, tweak that.
Migos. Sorry. That's the last.
Thinking about-
Okay,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's the last one. That's the last one in the Mount Rushmore, bro. I know there's 3 of them niggas. I know 3 of them niggas, bro, but they gotta like have like their own little.
No, there's
section.
4. Oh, you mean Migos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a 3-headed snake.
Yeah.
We
Me, Gunna, and Weezy, that's 3-headed snake. Gunna and Weezy, that's 3-headed snake. Hey, I spent
All
a few
right.
bucks in upstate.
Back to the albums.
All right.
Yeah, 2 for Nudie.
2 for Nudie, bro. Come on, man.
All right. 2014 Forest Hills Drive.
Bro, I know damn well you didn't just, bro. Why did you do that to me? For real, why'd you do that to me?
We're throwing some things.
No role models, and I'm here right now. No role models to speak of. Searching through my memory, I couldn't find one. Last night I was getting my feet rubbed by the baddest bitch, not Trina, but I swear to God, this bitch will make you call your girl up and tell her, hey, what's good? Sorry, I'm never coming home. I'ma stay for good. Now I hang the phone up and proceed to lay the wood. Come on, bro. Come on.
So where are you putting them?
Cole.
It's Cole, bro.
Jermaine
It is
Cole.
Jermaine Cole. Number 1, bro. Number 1. In fact, bro, like if I had to compare Jermaine Cole or 2014 Forest Hills Drive to all of the albums that he's about to list off the next 2, I mean, shit, it takes all the spots. It's 1 through 5. J. Cole is the top 5. Just like him and Kendrick. I mean, you gotta think about it. J. Cole introduced these motherfuckers to Kendrick Lamar. So what does that say about Cole? Yes, Cole is the one who introduced them to Kendrick.
I saw
Lamar.
that. I saw that interview.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, Cole was working. Cole was homeless in his car recording hit songs. Cole was working. Like, he's humble. He was working and he's humble. He's still with the same female that he was with before he blew up. He didn't change up and go out and get some supermodel, do all that. He's still wearing the same clothes that he was wearing back when he was broke, recording mixtapes in the back of his whip because he didn't have no place to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is true to himself and he's true to the music, and you can see it just in his craft, right? Like you can listen to these songs that he says shit that's so he's like the artist where you want to sing along sometimes, but sometimes you gotta let him speak. And that's just like, so that's why he takes the cake. It's like, you know, I put Cole over a lot of other people, right? Now Cole and Drake, right? If we talking about that.
Wait, let's not talk about that yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right,
We still got more rankings.
Because the next rank that I was going to go and do was
we thinking like Take Care.
Take Care.
Fuck. I'm gonna be honest, like it's gonna have to take 4. And the reason why, the only reason why is because you can't tell me that Nothing Was the Same is worse than Take Care. Like Nothing Was the Same was far better than Take Care.
Is that with him with the blue background?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well that's the album I meant. I didn't mean Take Care. I meant Nothing Was the Same. My fault.
Damn. Okay, yeah, Nothing Was the Same was hard. It was hard. He had Furthest Thing on there. He had Tuscan Leather.
No, he did.
He only has 4 and 5 left. So
I mean, yeah, it's gonna have to take my 4th. I mean, sadly, I wish that y'all didn't hit me with the Cole, the Nudie, and the Yachty, because I would have just put Yachty at 4 and put, you know what I'm saying? I would have put.
Is Nudie still staying that too?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, should we not? I mean, I can settle for Yachty at 4.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even really listen to the whole Yachty album. I listened to it.
I was like the first half.
You know, I listened to the
but Nudie
so
over Nothing
pretty.
Was the Same though.
Yes. Bro, if you really think this is my whole point with Nudie, bro. If you really play,
chill,
bro,
whole lot of shit,
bro. Nothing was the same. Nothing was the same as Just Hold On, We're Going Home.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, coming through.
If you were to listen to both of those tracks and just have a group of people in front of you, bro, I mean, so I have a lot of friends that go to a lot of music concerts and like Coachellas and shit like that, and they say every single time that Nudie has ever performed, it is the craziest thing in life. Better than Cardi, better than Astro World, better than all that shit. They say Nudie is the one.
Okay. All Me with Big Sean.
Oh.
And
shut the fuck
Stay true,
up. I got
homie.
way too much on my mental.
No, for sure. That was definitely I was definitely bumping that when my mom was taking me to school, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I respect it. I'm just saying people need to really sit and realize, oh shit, this nigga Nudie is in my top 5.
Benny X. So I hear, I'm working on dying. Nigga,
Yeah,
I turn it up. I'm like, I'm working on
La
dying.
música de Harry Fraud.
or what was it? Quay,
Could
bro, you know it's funny.
Maybach music.
Fucking Section 8. I had met Section 8 and he hated me because I fangirled.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I fangirled.
It'd be like that though.
I did.
I saw Huncho. Like, funny you say Sax Fifth, like literally a week ago, and I was so like scared to talk to him. Then, by the way, that nigga's like 6'7", but I was kind of scared to talk to him. But I took the long route to like see, and then his posse saw me. So as I was on the way up the escalator, I was like, I feel like the biggest, so yeah. And he turned around and he was like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh God.
Yeah, bro. I have met Chance the Rapper after the Donda event
No
because I was VIP for the Donda event.
Oh shit!
And
Subtle
fucking
flex.
Subtle Flex, yeah. But fucking Chance, like I was leaving out of my seats. And I see this light skinned dude walk past me with a 3 on his hat. I'm like, I had to take a double take because I'm thinking there's no way that I was sitting 5 seats over from Chance the Rapper this whole time, right? So he walks past, I'm like, nah, that's Chance the Rapper. So I'm thinking to myself, damn, well, he's probably busy, but I was with my friend who's a crash dummy. So I don't know why I brought this boy with me. But he was like, let's go talk to him. So, we walked up, we started talking to him. My boy was wanting a picture. And Chance was like, no, I'm cooling. Mind you, Chance the Rapper is one of the main reasons why I make music. Like, Chance the Rapper is like he kind of like I remember listening to Cocoa Butter Kisses, right? And fucking Nah Nah and all the old acid rap, Brain Cells, all that shit. So I just straight up told him like, yo, you are one of my inspirations. I was like, you are one of my inspirations. Like, I respect the work. Like, literally, I was just 1 minute of praise. Basically, I was like, respect the work. Like, I don't need no photo. This is good enough. Like, I'm actually a fan. I don't need to show the world that I was with you. But my homie was pressing the photo thing. He goes, yo, like, after he says, no, you can't have the photo, I'm like, all right, let's go. My homie goes, I thought you'd be a little taller in person. So now Chance's homies are ready to buck up. And I'm thinking to myself, like, look, I know that's my homie, but he did this to himself. So I'm grabbing my keys at this point. I'm like, all right, look, when shit hits the fan, I'm running to my whip and he can Uber home. Cause they finna whoop this nigga ass. Yeah. And he was like, then he goes, I'm just gonna sneak a photo and opens up his camera like this, tries to get close. I'm like, bro. And then they snatched the phone out of his hand. I'm like, all right, well, look, I gotta go now. I was like, so I walked away. And now it's like, if I ever meet Chance again, he won't realize it. And I know I'll meet him again. I'm speaking into existence, but you know, he'll be like, yo, you're that one kid with the crazy ass friend. Where is he at? We're still looking for that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're still looking for him.
You have a memory though that kind of sticks out of the crowd.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't need a photo. I mean, like, they're celebrities, bro. Like,
how was he reacting?
My friend or Chance? Chance just, well, no, like me, like he looked me in the eyes. Like we made eye contact and he literally like smiled, said, thank you. They say like, thank you. Like I'm happy that I was able to do that. And that touched me. It's like that hearing, like being, where that camera is and my idol, or not even my idol, but a person I look up to, who's made it, quote unquote. And just being able to get that reassurance that I can be in the spot. I was able to sit 5 seats away from my idol and I'm still, in college. It's just like, I know that I'll be able to do that once again. And then they're just people. At the end of the day, God made us all the same.
That's a huge thing for a lot of you guys that are watching to understand is that these people are literally just people. Like, it's funny because like, the more that I'm doing shit, I'm getting surrounded by a lot of people that I once would listen to, and especially being in Atlanta, how everyone's one call away or one door away or just damn near in front of your face. You have to realize, like, the second that you approach them as, I'm your biggest fan, they put you in that mental category as exactly what you said, their biggest fan. So they're not going to chop it up the way that they would with someone that's just like, hey, bro, like you said, bro, I respect your work and your work got me to this point. So if you guys run into somebody that you idolize or whatever it is, bro, don't make your first thing be, can I get a picture so I could see? Maybe just, you know what I'm saying? Acknowledge the fact that you know their work and maybe do your best to let them know I'm not just the average nigga that know your work, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe say an old song that only the real niggas would know about. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So,
I mean, and don't instantly plug yourself too. I think a lot of people get it confused. It's like, if you instantly plug yourself, then they're going to be like, no, you just want me for the connection. Right?
Yeah.
You just want to be able to say that I showed X, Y, and Z my music. And even from an artist standpoint, I'm not, at that point where people are walking up to me saying, oh, X, Y, and Z. I have people who say, yo, I listen to your shit. I love it. But, it's just a very like humbling experience to meet somebody who's able to make it, further than you've made it. And then for you to go and be like, hey, like, fuck what you got going on. Here's my new song, because I could be in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, knowing God knows, like the fact that I'm even doing this interview right now is a blessing, so it's just like, you got to like take that in stride. If you meet a person like that, if they say, what do you do? Then that's your avenue. I make music. I take photos. I do.
That is the best advice ever. I'm not even ODing right now. Have that answer ready. No cap. Whether that be what you want to do or anything, but have that sentence ready. When someone asks you, what do you do? Practice that shit in the fucking mirror if you have to, so you can know exactly what it is that you do or what you want to do. So that, because that makes the biggest, most lasting impression. And when you're put into these rooms, you have to know that answer, bro, without stuttering or anything.
And you need to have something to show too. You can't say I'm a rapper, I'm a music artist, and you don't have a song out. You can't play a snippet. This is why I don't do like full snippets. I don't drop snippets on Instagram. I don't do all that because, you're teasing them. You're teasing someone. It's like when I'm, waiting on the Cardi to drop. It's like I'm just hearing snippets. You're teasing me. But the only difference between me and Cardi is that Cardi has a name. So of course he has the right, I guess, quote unquote, to tease his fans. But if you are just now starting out, you maybe only got a couple hundred followers on Instagram, maybe a couple thousand or, 10,000, 15,000. That still doesn't put you on par with the people who can afford to post snippets and still garner all that, all that playtime. Because if you're posting a snippet, I can't hear your song, bro. There's been times where I've heard the song on TikTok, I've heard it on Instagram, and it's just a snippet, and I'm like, damn, that's hard. Like, Zanman was notorious for this. I heard some shit that he had as a snippet, and then I go and try and find it. If I have to go on SoundCloud and look up X, Y, and Z leak, and you got less than X, you know what I'm saying? And you're not showing me, I don't have any other point of reference. If I have to do that to find your music, I either really, really fuck with you, or after a certain point, if I can't find it, I'm gonna stop.
Can you let the people know anything that you have coming up?
Yeah, so I have this EP coming up on Valentine's Day. Yeah, man. You could say I can't deal. It's just the end of the Hitchhiker era. And after this, I'm starting a new era. So there's a lot of new music coming out. A lot of stuff I've been working on. But yeah. So it's gonna be pretty nice. Yes, sir.
Well, I appreciate you coming on, bro.
Thank you.
It's been a good time.
I'm gonna go and
talked about a lot of real shit.
Deal with this situation. Yes, sir. But yeah, you could say I can't do. Oh my god. You guys should do the freeze thing, like do 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 do.